Many places in the FM area are closing their doors, but there are some places that simply can't do that. And one of those being the Great Plains Food Bank. Of course, they provide an essential service to this community and one that would be sorely missed. Here today to talk about the food bank and their response to COVID-19, we have Melissa Sobolik, the Great Plains Food Bank president. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Lisa.
Let's just jump in right away with how you guys are doing right now and what changes have been made.
Well, definitely a lot of changes. We are in full coronavirus pandemic mode, and one of the biggest things we're doing right now is enhancing our sanitation and cleaning, but making sure that we still provide food to people in need.
Can you talk a little bit about, I guess, making sure you have your, shelves stocked? Or are you able to still get the food in that you need for the people who need it? Because everything's changing.
It is. That's a great question. And a lot of our food comes direct from the retail. When they have, excess product or something nearing its code date, we get those donations in. And we're seeing that decline, I think, partly because so many people went out and purchased so much product right away. So there's less to donate. We have taken it upon ourselves really to also look at what can we purchase by the truckload and bring into our food bank. And there is still food available to purchase. The trouble we're running into is the trucking and the logistics. It's taking a long time for us to get that product. And so we are seeing an increased demand with all of our food pantries across the state. And we want to make sure that we have the food that they need to serve the people that are turning to them in this time of crisis. And we know that those numbers are going to increase. And we are doing everything we can to bring more and more food in.
Exactly. I think you're right. The numbers are going to increase. Could you tell us right now, there's already an incredible need, like 1 month, 2 months ago, kind of how many people were you serving? And we're only, just getting into this, new normal. When we're talking about numbers potentially increasing, what do you expect to maybe see in the future?
So last year we served 102,000 people across the state of North Dakota and Clay County, which was a record-breaking year for us anyway. And just to put it into perspective a little bit, this last week we did some mobile food pantry distributions out in the western side of the state. And in one small community, we typically served 50 to 60 households. And last week we served 105. So we saw almost a double increase in people needing services. And a lot of that is because they're gearing up, they're preparing, their kids are at home. They need to feed them breakfast and lunch, which, they were getting at school before. And so I would expect we're going to see at least a 25% increase in our demand and services. But again, we are just getting into this and who knows how long it's going to last.
And so if people are watching right now and thinking, I might need help, what can you tell them to calm their nerves? You're going to be there and you're going to be, helping people as much as you can, correct? How can they get a hold of you?
Yes, absolutely. So we are an essential service. Hunger doesn't wait or stop during a crisis. That's actually when we need more and more. And so we will be here to serve people and to make sure that they get the food that they need. They can always check our website, which is greatplainsfoodbank.org, or give us a call. We have, updated information on all the soup kitchens and food pantries and who's offering what and how, people can get connected to services because we know that that's what they need right now.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to tell people how they can help support the food bank, this essential service, especially right now.